Welcome to Crack a Pack. My name is Andrew. Today we're cracking open Innistrad Crimson Vow. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a wildcard token, followed by an arena promo. Then our land is an island. Next we have Splendid Reclamation, which for 3 and a green is a sorcery that reads return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. This is a card I am going to be putting into my green-black Lands Matter, Land Sacrifice deck. I am rapidly sacrificing lands and throwing them to the bin in that deck, so getting them all back would be huge. I do have a couple of ways of playing lands from the graveyard already, but to be able to just flood the battlefield with lands and get a whole bunch of landfall triggers potentially off of it too, like that alone is reason to run this there. The kind of landfall flood that you get from bringing back all of your lands from the graveyard, all of your shock lands or your fetch lands, evolving wilds, all those that might have wound up in the graveyard in some way, shape, or form, getting them all back and being able to crack some of them again, that is huge. So I am very excited to throw this into a deck somewhere, or into that deck in particular in my Golgari land sacrifice deck. If you have another deck that you've used Splendid Reclamation in, I'd love to hear about it. Next we have Distracting Geist, which transforms into Clever Distraction. Then Wash Away, Arcghoul of Thraben, Fearful Villager, which transforms into Fearsome Werewolf, Nature's Embrace, Sporeback Wolf, Pyre Spawn, Traveling Minister, Undying Malice, Aim for the Head, Skywarp Scab, Unhallowed Phalanx, and Blood Servitor to round out the pack. Now today's Pack 1 Pick 1. I think I want to give it to Arcghoul of Thraben. For 2 and a black, it is a 3/2 creature. It reads whenever Arcghoul of Thraben or another zombie you control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. So this is a signpost saying draft zombies. Lots and lots of zombies. And then it's just going to let you continue to fuel your hand or your graveyard, which zombies want just as much. They want both. They want zombies in the hand and in the graveyard, so you can be fetching them out of the graveyard, because as much as the graveyard is a second hand, it's more so when you're dealing with zombies. So to me, this is saying, hey, draft any reanimation you can find, any zombies you can find, and be willing to let them die a lot, so that you can be looking at the top of your library and filling up your hand or throwing stuff into the bin. Or leaving it on top of the library. You don't have to. It does say you have to look at the top card of your library, but if it's a zombie, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. If you don't, you may put it in your graveyard, so you don't have to do either. It can stay on the top of your library. So that is my pick 1. There are other good options in this pack, though, so if you have a different pick 1 than me, that's okay. Let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow as we crack open another pack.